Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Tool. Today we're just going to be talking about life. What has life come to? There's no script for this video today. I decided I shouldn't script these videos. They should be from the heart. I want to speak. I want to rant from the heart. I blew up last year or a year ago on my NoFap video, and ever since that I've been chasing my YouTube success. For a while it was good, after the video blew up, I was doing numbers. I was not making money. My channel is still not monetized yet because YouTube's monetization policy requires you to have some 4,000 hours, and I'm not getting views anymore. I'm washed. What can I say? I'm washed. But yeah, last 1 year ago, I blew up. 343k views. 340 something, not just 343. And yeah, ever since that, I've been trying to chase the next big viral moment. So what has life come to? I've gone through a lot of things recently, or just this one in 2025. I've gone through some traumatic events. Do you understand what I'm saying? Something that would cause you PTSD. That's how severe these events were. I don't want to say it out loud until I blow up, of course. Then I might reveal my secrets. But for now, just remember that I went through some traumatic times. And I've grown from that. Do you understand what I'm saying? I've grown from that. I've understood a lot of things. I have a very addictive personality. Growing up, when I came to Canada, I was introduced to League of Legends, the game. And I got addicted to it so badly that I almost failed high school. I was not studying. I did not get into university because I was addicted to League of Legends. And from that point onwards, I realized that I have a really addictive personality. And then I got addicted to weed. And a lot of things happened from that I'm not sure if I want to open up about it. But I have a very addictive personality. So this last year, I've realized that I should stay away from things that are addictive. If you're like me, if you have addictive personality, you should stay away from drugs. Nicotine is one of the hardest drug to quit. Oh my god. At first I thought I wasn't addicted, but once you stop. Like, I was smoking periodically. So I wouldn't be chain smoking for like years, but I would smoke a couple of times in a month, stop, then smoke. So I was addicted, I just didn't know. And then once the money ran dry, I was like, I can't afford a nicotine habit, so I have to stop it. Now I'm suffering from nicotine withdrawal. It's so difficult. The pain, the urge to smoke is so much. Especially if you have addictive personality, it's 10 times more. The cravings are so intense. I also suffer from panic attacks. That was because of the weed. And in the panic attacks, I get intense cravings to smoke so I can relax. But I must suffer through that panic attack and say no to smoking. And I've been doing that. I'm clean. I've gone through many panic attacks without smoking. I'm coming out on the other side, fulfilled, clean, staying away from all drugs. I still play League of Legends, but I'm not hooked on it anymore. My dopamine receptors are so fried that I can't get addicted to League of Legends anymore. Video games don't cut it anymore. It's gonna be hard drugs. That's what's gonna cut it for me now. But again, stay away from drugs, guys, especially if you have an addictive personality. I'm also very impulsive, so I make decisions on the whim. I bought a Mustang GT 2019. $60,000 down the drain. I had it for a year, then I sold it. It was an impulsive buy. You can check out the photos on Instagram. Make sure to check out my Instagram, guys. It's in the link below. Yeah, it was a supercar, sports car. I was excited, I was hyped, but I did not see that I was making a dumb mistake. I should have invested that money into a house. You know what I'm saying? I should have done something better with that money, but I went and splurged it on a fucking sports car. I went into debt for a sports car that would depreciate in value. Guys, don't make the same mistakes as I have. The only good thing I did ever was the NoFap journey I did. If you haven't watched that video, go back and watch my 900 days of NoFap. How I abstained for almost 3 years of NoFap. I made a video documenting my journey. Go watch that. It was one of my viral videos that I talked about earlier in the video. Guys, it's been a journey, guys. Yeah, now I'm just focused on growing, being productive, getting my vitamins, doing my skincare, uploading on YouTube, scripting. Now I'm not scripting anymore. It has to be raw. It has to be coming from the heart. Scripts are like AI. They're close to being like AI. I might make a separate channel for just scripted videos because I want this channel to be open-hearted, an open space, an open community for people to come together and talk to each other. It's been hard. Nicotine withdrawals, low dopamine, the medication I'm on for panic attacks. The weed caused me panic attacks. Don't smoke any marijuana. It might give you panic. The anxiety is through the roof. I used to get panic attacks, but I still smoke. But don't smoke any marijuana, guys. It gives you anxiety issues, brain fog. Your NoFap will fail because you're just addicted to these things. So the medication I'm on, I don't even feel any dopamine anymore. My dopamine receptors are fried. No dopamine in my brain. It's a struggle. Also, I'm going through some supernatural phases. Supernatural things are happening to me. I don't want to get too deep into this video, but supernatural things have been happening to me, guys. Supernatural things for the past 5 years. These things are undeniably real. They're not my hallucinations. They're real. Guys, it's been a journey these past 5 years looking back. I was kicked out of my house 5 years ago in 2020. I lived alone for the first time. I was surviving on one meal a day. And then I started smoking weed a lot, and then from that I got panic attacks. And ever since then I just have been in panic attacks ever since then, guys. It's been terrible. I get 4 or 5 panic attacks a week. The medication I'm on is not helping. I have to go to the psychiatrist to stop the medication. But yeah, so far so good. I might stop my medications next month. Get my dopamine levels up so I feel joy in life. So I get addicted to League of Legends again. No, I don't think that's possible anymore. I just hate video games. I've outgrown them, guys. Once you reach an age, you just mature and you outgrow video games. For some people, not for all of them. Maybe you're like 40 years old and still addicted to playing video games. It's all about brain chemistry, man. If you take a lot of drugs, it just messes you up. And your dopamines never recover. And you just don't feel the same playing video games again. So again, I advise you to stay away from weed, guys. Canada legalized weed. And there was a huge push. For the positives of weed, but it's honestly one of the drugs that can give you psychosis, schizophrenia, panic attacks, the whole lot if you smoke a lot. It's a dangerous drug, guys. It's even a gateway drug, not a gateway drug. I'm not going into that discussion right now. But yeah, learn from my mistakes. Don't be impulsive. Stay away from drugs, video games. Live a natural life. Have a clean diet. Go to the gym. Go for walks. You know what I'm saying? Do what's necessary to live a good life. But yeah, I'm gonna close my rant here. Now, from now on, I've made it a goal that the videos on this channel are not gonna be scripted. They're gonna come from the heart. They were never scripted. I put bullet points and then I used to make up stuff off the bullet points. But now it's gonna be raw. My daily vlog. The walk I'm on. The journey I'm on. It's gonna be raw, unedited, guys. Make sure to leave a like. Make sure to subscribe for my journey. I might go on my 900 days no fap again. Who knows? But until next time, guys. Until next time. See ya.